persona, meaning this person right here, or esa persona, that person way over there. Catching these little guys ensures you don't get tricked when the exam inevitably asks you to identify really specific details.
Prepositions are equally crucial here. High-frequency pairs like con and sin, with and without, map out how things relate to each other. And of course, we have to mention the heavily tested por and para, which both generally mean for, but are used in entirely different contexts. By mastering these location and relationship words, you anchor the action of the story in a very precise setting.
Okay, let's hit part 3. Time, numbers, and people. Filling in the details. We've built the structural foundation with our engine and our glue. Now we just need to add the details.
Question words are absolutely vital. Knowing exactly how a question starts is the key to finding the correct answer, especially when you're rushing through the listening sections. If you hear cuando, you're listening for a time. If you hear donde, your brain should instantly start searching for a location. If you hear quién, boom, you need to identify a person. Being able to anticipate the required information like this saves you precious seconds on the clock.
And who are these passages actually about? People, right? Conversational reading prompts on the CLEP almost always involve everyday people and typical family relationships. Knowing your padres from your abuelos is going to save you so much confusion when you're trying to untangle a story about a family vacation or a trip to the store. The test makers love using family dynamics to test your comprehension.
When it comes to dates, time, and just general high-frequency vocabulary, a few specific words carry an incredible amount of weight. Take ha, which means there is or there are. Also look out for siempre, meaning always, and nunca, meaning never. If an audio passage says someone nunca studies, well, that completely flips the meaning compared to someone who siempre studies. Words like ya for already and todavía for still map out the timeline of events perfectly for you.
Numbers also play a really heavy role. Now, you don't need to know every single number up to a billion, but you will heavily rely on 0 through 15, 20, 30, and 100. These pop up constantly when you're listening to passages about times of day, calendar dates, or shopping quantities. Catching 30 instead of 20 could literally be the key to getting a multiple-choice question right.
Which brings us to part 4, the Ultimate Top 25, your emergency study guide. This is the climax of the whole explainer. If you're testing soon and you're completely out of study time, this is your emergency triage strategy.
The text breaks this down into a super simple 3-step action plan. Step 1, memorize the core structural words cold. Step 2, stop translating word for word in your head. Seriously, it's way too slow and you'll just run out of time. Step 3, by recognizing these words instantly, you actually